me.
Here, Your Highness.
Oh, Avery, don't worry. Once I win this game, I promise you I'll be a kind and generous queen.
Oh, really? Well, since you're so sure of yourself, why don't we say whoever wins gets a meal fit for a king?
Or queen.
That's all I needed to hear.
Avery!
Yes, I am the king of checkers. So what's for dinner?
Meal fit for a king. I really have no idea what to make.
Well, I can help you out with that. Chillbot, status update. The taste buds are looking for food for kings.
And queens.
Today on Taste Buds, we're cooking up a royal feast.
With food for kings and queens. I'm going to a castle to cook up a royal chicken dinner.
I'm baking a popular dish from the Middle Ages. In fact, it's a bread bowl you can use as a dish.
And then we're making a hearty lamb stew, fit for any king, queen, or peasant.
So stick around and get a taste of the highlight.
With food for kings and queens.
Taste buds. We love to cook and we love to eat. We are the taste buds. We can't be beat. We're in the kitchen and hanging out to find out what food is all about. Come join the fun. We're always turning on the heat. Taste buds. Food to explore. There's always something good to eat. Taste buds.
Foods for kings and queens, eh?
That's right, Tyler.
So, are we talking Middle Ages here? Ladies and lords, princesses' castles, and knights in shining armor?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So I challenge you, noble taste buddies, Princess Jasmine,
Oh.
Lady Penny, and brave Tyler.
Right on!
Now go and seek foods that are worthy of kings and queens. Oh, I can't wait to see what my meal is. Status update. Avery is...
Waiting for his king's feast. Oh, brother, he really takes this seriously. I need some ideas. And what better place to make a king's feast than a castle? Let's go! Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi there, I'm Chef Stefan. Welcome to Casa Loma.
So, do you think you could help me make a royal feast fit for a king?
Absolutely, I've got a couple great ideas.
All right, but first... Wow, look at all this food. So what do we call this royal feast?
This is called Chef Stefan's Royally Stuffed Chicken.
Awesome. So where do we start?
First thing we're gonna do is pour a little bit of olive oil in the pan.
Stoves are hot. Get a grown-up.
If you wouldn't mind following that with a couple of pieces of butter.
All right.
That's good. We'll go with some onion, a nice pinch. That's perfect. And the same amount of celery. And then some of our gorgeous diced apricot.
Whoa, there's lots of color in that. It's gonna make it nice and fruity too.
Big time. We're gonna have a great, great meal at the end of this. And then a little bit of each type of herb. So we've got our savory, some sage, which is just beside it, some fresh parsley, which is beside that, and a little bit of thyme at the end.
And some thyme.
And then we're gonna stir that up. And a little pinch of salt and a little pinch of pepper as well.
All right, a little bit of salt and a bit of pepper.
Right on. Just gonna toss it one more time.
Whoa.
And that is ready for us to start building the rest of our stuffing. So while that's cooling down a little bit, we want to get our bread ready. And at the same time, I'm going to warm up a little bit of chicken stock that's also going to go inside of the stuffing.
Okay, let's head over to the bread.
Sounds good.
All right, so what goes in first?
Okay, well, I'm going to crack some eggs, and then if you wouldn't mind whisking them, and we will put some nice bread into the bottom.
Okie dokie. And I noticed that the bread isn't soft. It's kind of hard.
That's right, we've dried it out. And the reason that we've dried that out is because we really want to soak up all the yummy, juicy flavors that we're putting in there. Go ahead and pour it right in there.
All right. And in it goes.
And then remember our nice saute with the gorgeous apricots. That's gonna go right inside. And then we can put our herbs inside of there and our spices.
All right, so what do we have here?
We have, let's put just 1 clove in there. Then a little pinch of ground ginger.
A little kick ginger.
We also want a little pinch of nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Let's say 2 decent-sized pinches of sugar.
1 decent-sized pinch. And the other.
A little pinch of nice, freshly ground cinnamon.
I love cinnamon.
Little tiny pinch of salt and a little tiny pinch of pepper.
To season.
Exactly. And then if you don't mind, I'm gonna mix them up with my hands.
Nice.
And then we're very close to having a finished stuffing. I've also got to add a little bit of chicken stock, but now that we've got the egg nicely evenly distributed, we can do that.
Whoa. That's hot.
That is warm, but by the time I get my hands back in there, the coolness of everything else should have it nice and cooled down for me. And I'm gonna toss it once. And then we're just gonna mix it up a little bit more. Okay, the stuffing looks like it's ready to go into the chicken. So I'm just gonna grab him over here. Then we're gonna try to get all this into this little tiny chicken.
Wow.
So we're gonna take a nice snowball size amount of our stuffing, and we wanna put all of this inside of this little bird. We wanna see this stuff exploding out of there.
It's like a food bomb.
It is like a food bomb. But in medieval times, on a big banquet platter, this overstuffed chicken with everything coming out of it, very appealing to a king and a queen. Okay?
Nice.
Then we'll flip her around, and I'll let you stuff the front end as well.
All right, let's really squish this stuffing together. Okay, so I don't know. It's a lot harder than it looks.
But we're quite happy if it kind of explodes out of it. It's part of the finished look of the dish. Perfect. We're just gonna do a little tie around the tail, wrap it around the legs, and close it up here. Okay. And we'll trim off.
Scissors are sharp. Get a grown-up.
All right.
Then we're gonna cover it up with some tin foil, and we're gonna cook this one for about 25 minutes.
During that time,
Ovens are hot. Get a grown-up.
hey Jasmine.
Hey, Lily.
So, did you find any food for kings and queens?
Ta-da!
Whoa, is that just a screen or is that a really small chicken?
No, it's a quail.
That's tiny.
Back in the Middle Ages, people thought that the higher up your food was, the more important you were. So, something from the sky, like quail, was top-notch.
Looks like we're both gonna eat like queens.
Actually, my bird's a little smaller, so I feel like more of a princess. Ta-ta!
Ta-ta. Wow, that looks amazing.
Right on. Ready to feast?
Let the banquet begin.
Right on. Dig in. That's very good.
Wow, this is delicious. Chicken was so juicy, the stuffing was so rich. I definitely feel like royalty now. Thanks, Chef Stefan.
My absolute pleasure. You can come to the castle anytime.
Awesome. That chicken was so good. Why not make your own royal feast? All the ingredients you need are right here. Or visit tastebudscv.com and check out all our recipes. Status update. Lily is feasting like a queen.
Enjoy your chicken, your majesty. What about us peasants?
Spare some chicken, your highness.
Lily's picking up some good tips. I can't wait for my kingly meal now. Hey, Penny.
Hey, King Avery. Are you ready for your royal meal?
Yeah, maybe we'll wear crowns and,
You guys with your kings and queens. Peasants are where it's at.
peasants? Why? I mean, peasants weren't exactly rich.
No, but they ate something called pottage. It's like a thick soup of vegetables and beans. They just threw all their leftovers in it. Mine's got pizza with bran and cantaloupe.
I should go.
Back then, they ate them in bread bowls.
Bowls made of bread? So you could eat the bowl?
Duh.
Delicious and fewer dishes. Nice.
See ya.
This day just gets better and better. Hi, I'm Avery.
Hi, Avery. I'm Jeff. Welcome to St. John's Bakery.
Is it true that we can make a bowl out of bread?
Yes, we can. But first...
So let's make some bread bowls. What's the first step?
Well, we start with the mother dough. This is our mother.
Whoa. So what is the mother dough?
Mother dough is flour and water, but it also has the wild yeast from the environment and the beneficial bacteria that live together with the yeast. We take mother dough every day to start the bread, and then we feed the mother with more flour and water.
So all we have to do is add the flour and water, and then nature does the rest.
Flour and water, and nature does the rest.
Cool.
I get it. To make mother dough, just mix flour and water. Then let it sit for a few days so the air gets at it, and the mix will start to ferment. That means the ingredients will bond together and the dough will start to rise. That's all you need to make this thick, stretchy mother dough. Flour, water, air, and time. Lots of time. Days, even weeks.
So what do we do now?
Well, we have our mother dough, and we're going to mix a leaven. First, we put the mother into the mixer.
Oh, yeah.
Then we add the water.
All right, well, let's get started.
Now for the flour. A whole lot of flour.
So now we let this mix for maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll let it just rest for about 6 hours.
Whoa.
And then we'll mix the bread.
So what are we gonna do for 6 hours?
Now we're ready to add the ingredients for our whole wheat bread bowls. We'll mix in some more water first, some whole wheat and rye flour. We'll mix it by hand, then let it rest for 15 minutes. We'll cut it up and divide it into bowls. This is definitely fit for a king because people have been making bread this way for centuries.
Now they're ready for the oven?
Yes, would you like to load them?
Sure.
Awesome, fresh hot bread bowls.
Well, Avery, here's your bread.
Thanks. Wow, these look amazing and smell amazing. Well, thanks, Jeff. Lily's gonna go bread bowlistic.
Come back anytime.
See you later.
Hey, Avery,
Hey, Tyler, what's your medieval meal?
say hello to Mr. Fish. Charming, good-looking, and a staple of the medieval diet. And I think you almost got away.
Did you catch him?
Me and my dad sat in a boat for hours. Then we went to the grocery store and bought him for dinner. Didn't we?
Excellent choice, Tyler. I read that in the time of castles, fish was popular with kings, queens, and peasants when they could get it.
Now it's time to get cooking. Are you going to say goodbye to the nice man? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Who's that? That's Avery.
I should be going.
Say bye-bye to Avery. Oh, goodbye.
Check it out. I brought us some brand new bowls.
But this is bread.
Exactly. That's what we're gonna use as bowls. Castle style.
This will be perfect for what we're making.
Kingly lamb stew.
Nice. But first,
I've already preheated the oven, so we can get started on the lamb.
bite-sized pieces. Nice.
There's 4 steps to making the stew, so the flavors settle in just right. First step, searing the meat. I'm just gonna heat up some vegetable oil in the pot.
Stoves are hot. Get a grown-up.
And I'm gonna season the meat with some salt and pepper.
Nice. Now we just brown the meat on high heat to give it color and flavor.
Oh, but don't put all of it in. It cooks better in small batches.
Oh, okay.
That's good. The whole point is to avoid crowding the pot.
Got it. Even heat for the meat.
And while you do that, I'll dice up some onions.
Knives are sharp. Get a grown-up.
Look at that color.
You're doing a great job with that.
That smells delicious.
That looks like it's been cooked perfectly.
And that's how it's done.
Now on to round 2, the flavor.
Hey, Reed, check this out. See those little bits of meat stuck to the bottom of the pot? That will add flavor to the stew.
Yeah, they didn't waste anything in the Middle Ages either.
So, what's next?
First, some onions.
Thank you. Onions.
All right, it's the herb and spice train. First, we add some thyme.
Time. It's clocking in.
And then some oregano.
Spicing up with oregano. Now, we're using fresh herbs, but if you don't have those at home, you could always use the dried ones from the spice rack.
All right, now some cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Sweet and spicy.
And add some coriander seed.
Coriander seed. Smells just like flowers.
And some cumin.
And some cumin to spice it up. We're gonna cook this until the onions are soft and golden brown. All right, now it's time to soup it up with some beef stock. And the liquid will help me get all the bits and pieces of meat on the bottom off. And to add some fruity flavor to the meat, I'm gonna add some prune nectar. Gonna really add that sweetness, medieval style. And now just add the lamb. And it should be ready for the oven.
I have a feeling this lamb is gonna be ultra tender.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to try this.
Woohoo! All right.
Now, time for the oven.
Oh, remember to leave the lid off a little bit.
Oh, okay. That's to let the steam out, right?
Yep.
Ovens are hot. Get a grown-up.
So, what's next?
I thought we could go bowling.
Bowling? But we're in the middle of making... Oh, bread bowling.
Which kicks off round 3, bread bowl.
So, how do we do this?
Well, first, we carefully cut off the top.
Knives are sharp. Get a grown-up.
And then, you just scoop out the inside.
So, kind of like a pumpkin for a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah, but without the face. All right, let's pick up the pace.
Cool. And we can use the leftover bread to make breadcrumbs or croutons.
More stuffing.
Now to the fourth and final round. More flavoring.
All right, I brought the pot back from the oven.
Whoa, that really smells good.
It sure does. Hey, how about a recipe roll call?
Sure. First off, carrots.
Ooh, tasty carrots.
Next is potatoes.
Can't have a stew without potatoes.
And chickpeas.
Chickpeas, extra protein.
Upcoming is apricots.
apricot. Really? Sweet. Just stir it up.
Nice.
So why didn't we add these ingredients earlier?
Those ingredients don't take as long to cook, so they'll add nice texture to our stew.
Oh.
And like before, we'll put that pot back into the oven with the lid slightly off.
I'll add the bread bowls so it'll be nice and toasty.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Oh, they're the taste buds. Wow, that aroma is unbelievable. Man, if these taste anywhere near as good as they smell, I am in for a kingly feast.
Dig in, Your Highness.
Lily, this is delicious. It's so rich and tender.
Especially the lamb. It's like it's soaked up all the other flavors. This is high class, all the way.
I totally feel like a king.
Hey guys,
Oh, hey.
Oh wow, guys, that looks great. I'll trade you for some quail.
I'll bring some fish.
How about some pizza pottage? There's lots left.
Ah, stop already. There's plenty. Come on over. That lamb stew is totally fit for kings and queens. So why not make some for your own castle?
all the ingredients you need are right here. Or visit tastebudstv.com and check out all our royally delicious recipes.
Status update. The taste buds are...
Royally stuffed.
My favorite part was eating the bowl.
Next time, I say we dress up like lords and ladies.
Can I be a goat?